All right, so now it's time for the arms. So we did some work on the lower part. Let's look at the upper part now. Yeah, so the arms actually are going opposite on what the legs are doing. So yeah, so if this leg is up to the front, the left leg, the right arm is also up front, and vice versa. So now this, the arm here, the left arm should be down left where the other leg is to keep yourself in balance, right? So we need to first move the arm down like that, and a bit more like that. It's a bit too extended. And a bit more inwards. Otherwise it's really skating in. And at one point also overlap and follow through is going to be very handy because in this case, if the arm is at one point moving forward, this arm or this hand wants to stay behind, and that gives like a follow through. Yeah, so there's energy going from the shoulder towards there, and then this stays normally more behind. So what we can do is don't do it too extreme. We did already really much extreme poses here, but a little bit more than I would normally do, just to show you how it looks. So let's make a keyframe for this at this moment, like that. Keyframe, and actually we can go to the last one and hit keyframe as well. Key, yeah. And then in the middle, we want to have that one forward, like that, and overlapping also, because then this one wants to stay there. And the rest is dragging behind, so the arm is the last one to move, or the hand is the last one to move backwards. That's when other handles could come in handy. In this case, we don't have those ones. So yeah, so like this and like that, and we could even say that the elbow is moving later on backwards than the shoulder, and the hand is also moving later on backwards. Like you can do that, like that the hand is like one frame or so behind, lagging behind. We're not going to do that right now because that will make the explanation even longer than it is right now. But you can imagine that would be the case. So yeah, but it's less hanging on the ceiling right now. Let's do the opposite for the other one. So on 17 needs to be, well, actually it needs to be the opposite way. So let's pull this one as well, all down as well in the contact pose in the beginning, like that. Let's see, yeah, and then moving it forward in space, having also a little bit of an extension there. And where are we at? We're here, and we can make a keyframe for this. Select keyframe, and actually we can copy that one again to the last keyframe, paste it in, and in the middle we can say, okay, we need to be the opposite, so we need to go here and have a little bit of an extension here, like that. And well, yeah, keyframe that in. And yeah, so let's look at it. Right. It's still very much robotic here on this side. It's like, it's because it has such a big step, and also because there is this jiggle here, like it's moving up a lot with the hips. Like you can see that, like a lot. We have like a wobble here, and we don't want that. So still, the hip translation here is too much. It's way too much. So we can see like it's going way too much. So we can say to this like, okay, let's copy this here to there, paste, and then we are doing this by hand again, so it is less of a jiggy one. So we definitely need to move it to the other side, and move it like that, and we need to move it forward in space. But maybe now we did less than we did before. So let's see if it's already a bit more smoothed out. Let's see. Yeah, that looks a bit better. There's still something in the shoulder. See, there's also in the shoulder. There's a bit of a jaggy. And yeah, so we could fix that as well. But yeah. So, of course, we can make this more nicer and more detail, but it's up to you to practice with this and make this even a better looking one. Well, it's not difficult, so make it a better looking one than we have right now. Good luck.